Hey there, how you guys doing? Wonderful to interact with you through this medium. I've been observing a lot of your comments on my various videos and vlogs, and I'm grateful to you for your comments, for subscribing to my channel, for sharing my videos. Thank you so much. And I do hope that I'll continue to impact your lives with the videos that I'll be posting, have posted, will post, and will continue to do so. Today we're going to talk about the dynamics of our brain. I call it Brainonomics. And don't worry, this is not something serious where I'm going to get into an intense discussion on our brain and its capacity. No, I'm not. I'm going to help you figure out how you can understand the dynamics of your brain a little better, as well as those of the people around you, and decide how to channelize and focus that knowledge into achieving something better for your life and achieving more success. The brain is an interesting topic. A lot of psychologists, scientists are researching on it every day. There's new information coming out every day. What we understand is that it's a very complex piece of machinery in our body that God has created, and it's constantly changing. So the brain is it's not static. It's constantly changing. It's dynamic. So it's interesting to know a little bit in basic terms about how we can understand how our brain works. So I call this Brainonomics, and I'll explain to you that there are two halves of our brain, the right side and the left side. And this today's video is to do with that. So if you can stretch your arms out on your sides, and then you can bring them together and clasp your hands like this, and check which thumb comes on top naturally. Now for me, if you can see, it's reverse. So the left thumb is on top naturally. If I was to do this, change it around, this is not natural for me. I'm feeling uncomfortable. So the left thumb is on top naturally. And there may be some people for whom the right thumb will be on top naturally. Now, if your left thumb is on top naturally, you're predominantly a right brain thinker or user. If your right thumb is on top naturally, then you're predominantly a left brain thinker or user. Now, what does this mean? It means that you predominantly use that side of the brain, the thumb of which is underneath the top thumb. So if you're predominantly a left brain user, then you are a person who likes to go with logical analysis, with linear thinking, with words in a sentence, with mathematical equations, and basically with anything that has structure, flow, and logic to it. If you're a person who uses predominantly the right brain, then you're somebody who likes or who has artistic tastes, who's creative by nature, who is more comfortable with non-logical or things that do not require too much of analysis and logical flow in them, and you visualize things a lot. Now, neither side is superior to the other. Let me be very clear on that. And predominant doesn't mean that you don't use the other side of your or the other part of the brain. It means that you predominantly use this and you think more with this. That's how it works. And this is something which is very interesting because it gives you a fair idea of how you think. Now, for example, if you're stuck in a job which requires you to do analysis, but you're predominantly a right brain thinker, then you're probably in the wrong job. And that's why you find your job mundane or boring. And vice versa, if you're predominantly a left brain thinker and you're stuck in a job which requires you to be more creative and spontaneous, and you're not able to do so, there's nothing wrong with you. It's because your predominant brain thinking is from the left side. And so you might be in the wrong job. And this principle applies to your colleagues, your family, your spouses, your bosses, your subordinates, and especially children. So if you're not able to fathom why your child seems to be so weak in a particular subject, or if not weak, doesn't like that subject, it's because the predominant side of the brain which is used is not conducive for that subject. Or maybe they like sport more than academics, or maybe they like art more than sport, or maybe they like music more than something else. So, this is the way for you to understand. It's a very simple 1, 2, 3 kind of exercise kind of thing, which will help you to understand how things work. And this will be able to allow you to channelize a lot of thought into what you have been doing, how you can succeed in the future, and how you can ensure that your children succeed as well. I hope this video helps. I do believe that I'm creating an impact in many of your lives, judging by the comments that I keep receiving. I'm very grateful for those comments. As always, I request you to please subscribe to my channel, Dr. Chatters on YouTube, like my videos and share them. And once again, till we talk again, stay safe, stay at home, stay healthy, and God bless.